a young trophy wife owes money to... I can't even quote the Big Lebowski right. Goodbye.
The X at 105.9.
I just tweeted what I think is a very succinct summation of giving Watt what he got. Even if the Steelers don't regret this deal, they won't wind up getting enough out of it. You got to win playoff games to make this deal worthwhile. And now that TJ Watt's getting $41 million per year, more than his nemesis Myles Garrett, now I don't want to hear this crap about he's just one of 11 guys. You can't blame him for not winning playoff games. No, I can do that because now he's the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. So win a playoff game, Jim Teacher. Win a playoff game. Your thoughts, 412-333-WXDX. You know what the rejoicing is on Twitter among the Steeler faithful? He's a one-helmet guy. That should be the chant. One helmet guy. One helmet guy. One helmet guy. And then half the stadium can tweet, no ring meathead. No ring meathead. No ring meathead. And then you got the overlap. One helmet guy. No ring meathead. One helmet guy. No ring meathead. I mean, how you going to feel, brother, if he gets all this money and they still don't win any playoff games? Because that is the very likely scenario. And to get back to what we said at the start of the show, I still don't see where he's worth more than Sauce Gardner, let alone that much more. I don't see why edge rushers who impact the game much more occasionally than cover cornerbacks, I don't see why the edge rusher gets paid so much more. The cover corner affects the game on every play. Takes away half the field, takes away the other team's best receiver. Your thoughts on any or all of that, dial 412-333-WXDX. Let's go to Kevin. Kevin, you're on with Mark.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, don't you know, regardless of what you think J.J. Watt is worth, don't you think it's good that occasional...
T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt. Regardless of what you think T.J. Watt's worth, don't you think it's a good idea to occasionally that the Steelers organization dangle out a carrot for all the other players and say, hey, look, this is what we are willing to pay a player when we believe he's the best in his position in the league?
You didn't mention winning.
I mean,
I'd have been more impressed if you would have said, this is what we're willing to pay if it makes us win.
I mean, I think you can look at it from the other angle of the Pirates organization.
Yeah, I'm not going to compare the Steelers to the Pirates, so stop right there. We all know the Pirates give winning minimal priority. In fact, no priority. But the Steelers don't know how to win. And in many ways, that's more frustrating.
I mean, there have been players who've performed well for the Steelers franchise. I mean, look at Santonio Holmes, who made that end zone catch with Ben Roethlisberger and won a Super Bowl.
T.J. Watt's in a much better class of player than Santonio Holmes.
But they wouldn't even give Santonio Holmes a contract offer. I think.
Yeah, because he wasn't in the class of player as T.J. Watt. I'm not saying they shouldn't pay T.J. Watt. I'm not saying they shouldn't keep T.J. Watt. I am saying they shouldn't give him $41 million a year when A, it wasn't necessary, and B, he's never won a playoff game.
But the other thing too, I think it's a dangerous game to play when you show that a player who's in a public dialogue that is getting the attention and spotlight.
I mean, so you think if you don't give in and capitulate and give Watt too much money that it looks bad and other players won't want to play here? I got news for you. Most of them don't want to play here anyway. That's why we haven't had a legitimate number 2 wide receiver for almost 500 days.
I mean, that may be so, but I think half the reason why anyone's in
You're right.
league,
Everything you say is correct. The Steelers are great. I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. Anything else?
I mean, I'd rather see this.
You see, right now I'm being a condescending prick, and you're still stupid to even see that. Everything you say is, I just don't get any of it.
Look at the Pirates. Would you?
Again, there is no comparing the Steelers and Pirates. They are in different universes.
It's both a financial argument we're having.
No,
here.
you're
It's a
absolutely
financial
wrong.
argument.
But you're wrong about everything. Okay, there's no comparing the Pirates and Steelers. They're in business for different reasons. One league has a cap, one doesn't. One team wants to win, the other minimizes that priority. They are not in any way relatable.
I mean, good players want to get paid unless you're Ben Roethlisberger and you're willing to take a
What do you
hit
mean?
financially.
Ben got all he could. He played a little PR game, but Ben got a ton of money. Bro, you make no sense. Goodbye. You make no sense. I wasted too much time with you. DeFabo up next, 1059.